What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Post-Gazette Pirates YouTube channel. Noah Hiles here on a beautiful Monday morning in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Pirates are back in the Steel City for a 7-day, 7-game homestand against NL Central opponents. This starts, of course, on Monday night at PNC Park against the Cincinnati Reds, who are in town for a 3-game set Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We will get you ready for that. Here's the preview for this series before we get into it. Got to remind everyone to check out all of my work, check out all of my coworkers' work as well at post-gazette.com. You can read about all of our Pittsburgh sports coverage from high school to college to professional teams in the town, along with all of the news that goes on throughout the surrounding Pittsburgh area or inside the city. So check out all of our coverage there at post-gazette.com. Get yourself a digital subscription if you don't have one already, or get the print product delivered to you. We print on Thursdays and Sundays. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this YouTube channel as well at PG Pirates. Okay, so Pirates underway, or soon to be underway, I should say, against the Reds. They've played this team 3 times already this season. They were swept in Cincinnati last month. It was an ugly series. They did not score a lot of runs. That series included a shutout by Hunter Green. They won't see Hunter Green, but they're going to see some good pitching. So let's take a quick look at this Reds team real fast. Offensively and really on the mound, a very average group. I think that explains why they're 24-24. They are 500. They're just middle of the pack in just about everything. Their batting average is .243 as a team. That's 16th best in baseball. On base percentage is .320. That's 12th best in baseball. Slugging is .395. That's 14th best in baseball. And their weighted runs created plus is 94. That's 22nd best in baseball. Team ERA is 10th best in baseball. That's .358 on the season. Their whip is actually pretty good, 117. That's 5th best in baseball. They strike out 8.41 batters per 9 innings. That's 15th best in baseball. And they walk 3.06 batters per 9 innings on the mound. That's 9th best in baseball. Teams do have trouble getting base hits against the Reds pitching. Their average against is .220 on the season. That's 4th best in the major leagues. So I would say, yeah, just by the numbers and having watched this team play, they're a group that goes as far as their pitching staff can take them. But the difference between the team in the visitors dugout at PNC Park over the next 3 days and the team in the home team dugout is that they have a little bit more to offer offensively. They've been more successful in developing some guys, and some of their free agents have had better seasons this season as well, which explains why they are 24-24 with a pitching staff very similar to what the Pirates have. They're just getting more production from the offensive side, and I think the Reds, honestly, are a look at what the Pirates could be if their offense was simply average. They would be 24-24 and a lot closer in playoff contention. You look at the Reds, they're 4.5 games out of the Central, as opposed to the Pirates, who are 13 games out of first place with a record of 15-32. So let's take a look at the pitching matchups now, as that will be largely what determines who wins this series. Today, Monday, we have Mitch Keller on the mound against Nick Lodolo. Lodolo is 3-4 on the season with a .342 earned run average. Keller 1-5 with a .415 ERA. Lodolo, a guy who I think has always thrown the ball well against the Pirates, and lefty. So we're going to see an interesting lineup, I think, on Monday night. Tuesday, Bailey Falter on the mound for the Pirates. He's been really good as of late. 2-3 on the season with a .402 earned run average. He faces Nick Martinez, who's 2-4 with a .366 ERA. And then Wednesday, the afternoon series finale, Andrew Heaney is 2-3 with a .302 ERA. He will pitch for the Pirates, the veteran left-hander. He will take on Brady Singer, who's 5-2 with a .501 earned run average. So those are your pitching matchups there. Not a ton to note, really. I mean, all of these guys, Falter, I guess, did not look great in his last outing, but he was on the mound last when the Pirates won. So hard to criticize him a ton. And Heaney and Keller have been good as of late. It's just these guys aren't getting runs. So the Pirates are going to really have to figure out a way to score more runs if they want to do anything, and that's something we've been saying all season long. So we're going to take a quick break to hear from our show's presenting sponsor, Greenwald Roofing, and when we come back, I'm going to give you 3 guys to watch and my bold prediction for this series.
Hey, Pittsburgh. When you think of great roofs, you think Greenwald Roofing Company. With over 20 years experience, Greenwald knows your roof is your home's first line of defense from rain, wind, snow, and ice. That's why Greenwald Roofing's standard for perfection is so important. You can trust that their team of experienced installers will treat your property like it's their own. When it comes to roof replacements, Greenwald Roofing is Pittsburgh's only choice. Visit greenwaldroofing.com today or call 412-314-8882 to schedule your free estimate. PA contractor number 36262.
Big thanks to Greenwald Roofing for sponsoring the show. All right, 3 guys to watch in this series. I think the first one is obvious when you think of the Cincinnati Reds. You think of Oneil De La Cruz. Now, De La Cruz hasn't been the offensive weapon that he was last year, at least so far. He enters this series with a 96 OPS plus, so he's a below average hitter so far this season, but he's still worth 1.1 more, so he's valuable, making up for that, and I think largely on the bases. He has 16 stolen bases this season, which is, I believe, among the top in baseball. So got to watch out for him. He obviously had a big at-bat against Andrew Heaney in the first series. These 2 teams faced off, hit a grand slam off of Heaney in that game. I believe it was on a Saturday night. So we'll see that matchup again. Jose Trevino is a quietly really productive player for the Cincinnati Reds behind the plate. Catcher has a 131 OPS plus, is hitting 309, and he has a 1.4 WAR. So having a very valuable season behind the dish for the Reds, not only just making the pitching staff better, but also producing at the plate. And then this third and final guy to watch out for is something that I think should frustrate Pirate fans. Austin Hayes, a guy I think would have been in their price range this year for the offseason in free agency, someone who I believe I talked about as, hey, maybe this guy could come in and be a potential target. Well, the Reds got him, and what has he done so far? He's posted a 155 OPS plus. He's hitting 313, and he's worth 0.9 more so far this season. So he's been very valuable for them. In the outfield, a very productive bat, arguably their best player so far, at least offensively. So those are 3 guys to watch out for this series from Cincinnati. My bold prediction for this series, I will say the Pirates get a multi-home run game from someone. I'm not predicting who, but I can't think back to a time where that's happened this season. Maybe my brain is blanking on something, but I can't recall a game where someone hit multiple home runs for the Pirates, and it's May 19th. So maybe they're due for that. That's my bold prediction. As far as the series is concerned, I'll say the Pirates win 1, lose 2, and the Reds leave here above 500. So that's what I've got for this one. Be sure, again, to check out all of my work. I'm Noah Hiles at post-gazette.com. Get yourself a digital subscription if you don't have one already, and keep tuning in to the @PG Pirates YouTube channel, where we will have you covered moving forward.
Thank you for checking out this content from Post-Gazette Sports. If you watch this video on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. For all of the sports coverage the Post-Gazette has to offer, visit post-gazette.com.